Hi, this is Milo Gomez with Embark, and I'm here to share a few tips and tricks about tent camping with you guys today. I want to start off by talking about tent anatomy. We use tents on a lot of our expeditions, whether it's climbing Kili, trekking in Peru, or backpacking here in Colorado. And not everyone's super familiar with these shelters that we use quite frequently. So I want to just go through a couple of the parts and names of things so that when we start throwing this terminology at you, you know what we're talking about. So first off, what we have here is a double wall tent. What that means is it's got two main parts. That is the inner body right here, which is the chamber where you sleep. You can see the gear in there. And then it has an outer shell, what we call a rain fly. And just like it sounds, that rain fly is what protects you from the elements, whether it be rain, wind, snow, or anything else. The inner body has mosquito net mesh and allows for you to have a chamber that has really good ventilation and airflow while you are in your tent. And the reason that's important is if you don't have good ventilation and airflow, we will actually cause a bunch of condensation or moisture on the inside of our tent from our own breath. So good ventilation is important, and that's why double wall tents like this are really popular. Moving on, other things you should know about are this area right here, between what would be the door of the tent right here and this part of the rain fly that protrudes out. This area is called the vestibule, and this is one of your primary gear storage points. You can see I've got my duffel bag sitting right here. I've got my camp shoes sitting right here. Once this fly comes undone and zips up for the night, you have a nice extended triangle of space that helps protect your gear from the elements. Just a few more things to know about is your tent attachment points. So the tents are held down by stakes, often connected to guy lines. Now, one important thing to know with your tent as you are moving around camp is these are great tripping hazards. So, especially in the evenings when you're moving by headlight, remember that every single tent is going to have stakes and guy lines protruding from it, keeping it in place. You might also get told by your guide, hey, we need to tighten the guy line or gonna restake your tent, and that's what they're referring to. So that's just a little bit about tent anatomy for you, so when you're on your trek, you're familiar with all the terminology that's gonna get used.